and life is hard could be reframed to life is an adventure.
A big part of Mary Bazylewicz's job as a clinical social worker is to help people think positively.
I have no choice. I have choices.
She's modest, too.
I think a good thing for people to know is that, I'm not a miracle worker. I like to think that I can help motivate, help people create change, but change is really hard.
Now Mary, who counsels patients at Lahey Hospital and Medical Center's Department of General Internal Medicine, is using her positive attitude to train to run the Boston Marathon with Team Lahey.
This is really important to me because, Lahey is far more than just a job for me. So I have been a social worker at Lahey for, I think, since 2014. And I'm part of a new movement to put social workers into primary care.
Social workers don't typically work in doctors' offices.
So I think that she was able to sort of understand that this is not as much of a, chemical imbalance per se. I mean, behavioral health is a hard thing to, get urgently, but it's also a hard thing to find. I think some people don't know necessarily where to look for it, but mostly everybody knows how to find a doctor. And so then once you find the doctor and you get here, it's a easier gateway to then accessing sort of a whole slew of behavioral health resources that you might not otherwise know exist.
Mary is putting her passion for helping people to work, raising money for her department at Lahey. Her goal is to use it for mental health programs.
I know that there's a huge population of older adults right now that feel like they're sort of pushed aside and feel like they're alone and misunderstood. And so that's sort of an area of interest I have. I also think that substance abuse is just an incredibly prevalent area that always needs attention.
But before the check for the $15,000 she plans to raise can be cashed, Mary has to make it to the finish line on Boylston Street.
Oh, it means the world to me. I mean, I couldn't be happier to be able to help, run for those who can't, and then be able to give back to, an incredible population of people that have, circumstances that are not always in their control, but could use a little bit of support and a little bit of just awareness and attention.